Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is my second video on this channel, and I was sitting here looking at my swim baits and just thinking, and I had a River to Sea S-Waver that was in the color of powder, and if I can find a picture of it, or of one, I'll put it up right here. But so I was looking at that, and I fished with it a decent amount, and I have some rainbow trout color ones, and I've had a lot of success with the rainbow trout colored swim baits, S-Wavers and Huddlestons and whatnot, but I've never had anything follow that powder. I got it thinking, maybe in a little dirtier water, or whatever, it will have a little more drawing power because of that. It's white with a little bit of blue. If you look at it the right angle, it kind of has a blue shine off of it. But I ended up not ever getting a single follower on it, and I really was convinced that it's the color, because sometimes color can be a big thing. So I decided to whip out some paint and kind of give it a little bit of a paint job. Now I can't paint at all. I'm not like artistic at all. I've tried to paint baits in the past, like crankbaits and things, and it's not gone well. But I decided, let me give it a shot. I never got any follows on it anyway, so if it ends up looking like garbage, I mean, I could still throw it, but, I never got any luck on it anyway, so I might as well try it no matter what I do. So, what I did was I was at first trying to go for a rainbow trout color, because that's the other baits that I throw and they work good. And around here they stock the lakes. They stock most of our lakes pretty good, so rainbow trout's a big forage for these big bass. And so I kind of did like a red stripe on the side. Then I ended up going over it with some silver, and this is what it ended up looking like. Now, depending on how I move it around, it might look differently. But there's kind of a little bit of red, don't know if you can see it, some red in the middle, and then kind of just silver flashy, this silver flashy color. And it actually looks a lot like, to me, after I end up doing it, other than that red, it actually looks a lot like a crappie. If you look at, especially if you look at the back. And I also have a good amount of crappie here too. We have a decent amount of crappie, as a forage fish here, especially on one of my, the lakes that I love to fish. There's a lot of crappie, and it actually to me just looks, it kind of looks like a trout. A lot of stalker trout, when they first stock them, are pretty silvery, so it kind of maybe looks like a trout, but it also kind of looks like a crappie to me. And I was thinking about, I don't know, I'll probably fish it a little bit and then maybe do this later, but doing some black, crappie have, usually some black on them, some black speckles, and maybe doing a black back and then throwing some silver speckles on it. So, if you guys think I should do that, comment down below. And I know it may not be very pretty, but I just thought it was cool that I customized it, and I'm going to be throwing it around trying to catch some fish. One thing I don't like is, before, when this was a powder color, I dipped that tail, again trying something different, trying to get fish to follow it. I dipped that tail in some chartreuse dipping dye, and it doesn't really go along with the crappie or a trout pattern at all. But I kind of painted over it with some silver a little bit, but you can still see the chartreuse really good. So I don't really like that about it, but the color ended up turning out decent actually. I think I actually like it, but it doesn't look the best, but I think it's pretty cool for what I've done with other baits. I think it's turned out pretty cool. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to be taking it out to the lake here actually just in a few days and throwing it around and seeing what I can do. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.